Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is that time of the week once again. It is update day here in Modern Warfare and Warzone, and although today's update is a little bit smaller than normal, we actually got a handful of new things added into the game. We got a whole new operator, new modes, and even more. So today we're breaking down all the changes and new things that today's mini update brought to the game. So if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you are new to the channel, or if you happen to be a part of the 81% of viewers who are not currently subscribed, we are always covering the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and everything in between. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on to stay up to date with all of that. Also, I've been streaming a ton recently over on Twitch, so if you'd like to check me out over there, you can watch me play some games live and just hang out. Would love to see you there. That link is in the description below. Anyways, jumping into the new changes and updates that came with today's update, like I said before, the patch itself is really nothing too crazy in size. In fact, it is just a simple game settings or hotfix update, meaning you do not have to download anything extra for the new content and changes. All of that will be there whenever you launch the game for the next time, after you do the little update requires restart thing. So ultimately, no big hassle this time around. But as we'll be talking about a bit towards the end of the video, we've got a much larger update coming up pretty soon that will need a decent chunk of space on whatever platform you might be playing on. But as far as what today changed, first off, let's jump into multiplayer and specifically look at the playlist for this week. As per usual, we do have a brand new playlist refresh here. And for those of you wanting to grind out some weapon levels, or your overall rank, or even your camo challenges, I've got some pretty good news, because the Cabin Fever playlist is back. And this of course is a small to medium map mosh pit built for 6v6. And this includes the maps of Rust, Shipment, Shoot House, Candor Hideout, and also Hackney Yard. And it features various deathmatch and objective modes on said maps. So this will probably be the hot playlist for this week if I had to guess. I know a lot of you in the comments recently have been asking when we'll see another small map mosh pit, and well, today is the day. Cabin Fever is back, so definitely jump in if you are trying to grind out some quick XP or camo challenges for the next week. We do also have the gunfight tournament. This is the trios tournament, by the way. That is still available for at least the next week. So if you do want to grab those rewards like the Gremlin AUG blueprint, which is what you get for actually winning the tournament, be sure to jump into that as well. Now, outside of those playlists, we do also have our more standard ones, as always. That includes quick play, so core, hardcore, the CDL mosh pit, all that jazz. Then we've also got standard ground war, standard gunfight, and cranked too. Then, getting into the store, per usual, we do have a new refresh here as well. And we've actually got some pretty cool bundles to check out if you are into that stuff. So the first bundle is going to be the Ronin Operator Bundle. So yes, Ronin is now officially in the game. This bundle is available for 2,400 COD points, and it features, obviously, Ronin, an assault rifle blueprint, a handgun blueprint, a melee blueprint, which is actually a hatchet. So that is the first ever non-knife melee weapon that we've got in the game. Then we do also have an operator quip, a finishing move, an emblem, a calling card, a sticker, and a spray as well. Then we do have the Fool's Gold 2 bundle for 1,300 COD points. And this features an assault rifle blueprint, a shotgun blueprint, a calling card, an emblem, and also a spray. Also, speaking of, I guess, buying things, this sort of ties in with that. We are going to have a tier sale starting on April 24th. That'll last until the 27th. And for that, you can buy Battle Pass tiers for 100 COD points. So that is a slightly discounted price. I believe they're usually 150 COD points per tier. So if you do have some extra COD points lying around and you do want to progress your pass some more, now would, I guess, be the best time to buy some tiers. Anyways, jumping into Warzone now, I'm not gonna lie, there's probably gonna be quite a few disappointed players this week. Because, well, I'll just throw it out there. There is no duos yet. Keyword yet, though. Trust me, we'll mention it a bit later on into the video. But as far as the present goes, the modes for this week are going to be Battle Royale quads, Battle Royale trios, and also Battle Royale solos. And then we were actually originally supposed to get Plunder trios this week. That was initially mentioned in the Activision blog post at the start of the week. However, for the time being, Plunder duos is still in the game. Which, honestly, I do still think that was kind of a troll, since obviously everyone was asking for Battle Royale duos, Then we get duos, but for plunder instead. I don't know, I definitely feel like they knew exactly what they were doing there. But, like I said, as we preview the weeks ahead a bit later on into the video, we will be talking about duos in that conversation. Then, as always with the smaller updates, we do like to take a look at the Trello board where Infinity Ward details some, not all, but some of the changes, fixes, and various content updates they're currently working on. So in multiplayer, for the most part, most of these fixes are listed as fixed in a future update, but as far as the in-progress updates go, we see they are working on Talon not appearing as intended, camo progression problems with the SKS, character model eyes not looking the right way, watches not appearing correctly, and also the Renetti unlocks not working as intended either. Then, for Warzone, we see they are currently working on fixing plunder matches ending as people join into them, smoke coming out of players as they move across the map, weapons spawning in the gulag, contracts being stuck inside of resupply stations, a wall clip spot near the airport, users who have ghosts still showing up on the heartbeat sensor, and a map exploit near the junkyard, which I believe is pretty much all the same changes that we saw in progress the last time we checked out the Trello board. So I guess glass half full, nothing new has come up, glass half empty, those issues still have not been fixed. But I guess it is what it is. Now for PC, this is also basically the same general stuff that we saw last time. We've got various dev errors, corrupted outlines appearing around view models, zooming issues on the actual map itself, increased download sizes, and the 6036 error on there as well. Now, as I said, these are not all of the changes that Infinity Ward is currently working on. These are ultimately just some of them, and oftentimes, the changes that we see in the actual patch notes that we also saw on the Trello board beforehand are few and far from compared to the other changes and adjustments that we see made. So just because you don't see something on the Trello board does not mean it's not being worked on. Like, for instance, a ton of the stuff that we know is coming in the big mid-season update, which should be coming up here pretty soon, if I had to guess either next week or the week after. So next week will be week 3 of the season, the following obviously week 4, and as of now, pending any delays and or other problems that could occur in the coming weeks, season 3 is set to last until June 2nd, which would mean it'd last a total of 8 weeks. And with week 4 being that perfect halfway mark, we could very well see that big mid-season update happen then. But it could also come next week instead, or even in week 5 potentially, since there has been no official confirmation on its exact release date. And mid-season, while it is presumably going to be in week 4, could sort of just be a loose around the middle of the season time frame for all we know. Regardless though, that is likely going to be our next big update, and we already know that it's going to include a handful of pretty significant features. Now, it was confirmed that the brand new Mastery camo is going to be coming in the mid-season update, and for that you will need to have gold unlocked on any given weapon, and apparently, according to Joe Seacott, that camo is going to take a pretty decent amount of time to actually unlock. Alongside that, we do also know that the Frankensmithing feature, aka Gunsmith Customs, is also going to be dropping in the mid-season update too. Now, something that is unconfirmed for the mid-season update, but indirectly confirmed for this season, is of course that of Battle Royale duos, which is probably the most highly requested feature for Warzone right now. And this was leaked via the game files prior to the season ever even going live, and it was also teased on the Call of Duty website briefly before being taken down. So while there is no official confirmation for its exact release date, if I had to guess, and keep in mind this is just a guess, I would say duos would be coming to the game next week or the week after, likely with the mid-season update, since that's going to have the most hype around it, comparatively speaking. Anyways, with all of that being said, that is effectively everything that changed in today's update, and a slight preview for what's coming soon. And that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and everything in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all Scuff, G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found in the description below, and once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.